In this video, I take you to the top 9 best free camping spots in the USA. We share the best camping locations in the USA.
Hi guys, we hope you enjoy the video.
Check out our RV and camping related gear at our Amazon storefront. Link in video description. Hi folks, I'm Lou with Living Our Dream Now. I'll be using Google Maps throughout this video. That's what you're looking at on your screen now is Google Maps. And the first place we're going to go is Snowbird Mesa. This is a unique free camping area located just outside of Overton, Nevada. This is Lake Mead you see right down here, the tip of the arm of Lake Mead. And then over in here, this outline area, this is Valley of Fire State Park. This is one of the most popular state parks in the state of Nevada. It is truly breathtaking. And the free camping area right here is not only unique because of all this recreation that's around it, but you have some pretty good vistas from Snowbird Mesa itself. And this is not BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. This is Bureau of Reclamation land. And for years, this has been, there is no stay limit enforced here. Now, Melody and I camped here. It is a nice camping area. The people that are there for more than like 14 days, some people spend the whole winter season there. They're nice folks. At least that was our experience. But I'm going to take you on the ground right now. We're going to show you Snowbird Mesa and show you why this made our top 9 free camping areas in the USA. We just arrived here this afternoon. This is Snowbird Mesa. It's near Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada. I would say probably halfway between that state park and Overton, Nevada. Each is like maybe 6 miles away. Snowbird Mesa is just around this turn. That's where we're boondocking. It's free camping. It's Bureau of U.S. Bureau of Reclamation land. We're in the second finger. Go down and take a look at our boondocking spot, and then we're going to take you down to the town of Overton. This is Snowbird Mesa. Okay, my rig is off to the left here, Cougar. That's my Cougar right there. Plenty of room. Taking a little walk out on one of these fingers. What do you think of that? Again, I'm camped up in there. My rig is up in there on Snowbird Mesa. Let's go out here on the tippy toe. Let's tippy toe out here on the tip. That water there, I think that is part of Lake Mead. This is the Overton finger of Lake Mead National Recreation Area. The town of Overton is up in there. There it is. Let's go out here on the point. I'm gonna watch where I'm going. It's gotta be, ooh, easy 100-foot drop, maybe more. Straight down. Whoa, doggy. Okay, folks, this is as far as I'm going. Snowbird Mesa. Great boondocking spot. Big rig friendly. Well, we're back at the campsite. We've really enjoyed our stay here at Snowbird Mesa. Some call it Poverty Flats, some call it Overton Heights. Pretty much all the same place. Multiple different fingers. But I want to give you final thoughts on the campground here. I made myself a cup of coffee. Solar is working great. Lots to do here. You have Lake Mead National Recreation Area. We spent 2.5 days at Valley of Fire State Park, which was just awesome, and we could have spent longer if we wanted to, but we have to move on. But this is a type place I would like to come back to. Here's a sample of what you'll find at Valley of Fire State Park, located just 6 miles from Snowbird Mesa. Next up is the Lower Chihuahua Road dispersed campsites. On your screen, this is where it's located. I actually put these places on the map. These are some sweet, big rig friendly campsites. There's 2 very large campsites. You can get a big rig in there. They're not far from Lake Wenatchee State Park and Lake Wenatchee. And I want to point out here, Leavenworth, Washington is just south of here. And it's not too far away. This is a Bavarian town, big tourist attraction in Washington State. You'll absolutely love going to Leavenworth, Washington. When we were stationed out in Washington State, we went there several times. We recently went back after we retired, and we spent over a month. I believe we spent like 6 weeks in Washington State. And that's when I discovered these campsites. And so they're on my camping map. I'm going to take you on the ground, and I'm going to show you the Lower Chihuahua Road dispersed campsites, and I'm going to show you some of the highlights of Leavenworth, Washington, and why this is a sweet spot to camp at. Found a free campsite, free dispersed campsite, here in the Wenatchee National Forest. It's big rig friendly. My truck is parked right beside it. Let's go check it out. This is a pretty nice campsite. Got a wide swing in here. It's a very deep site. It's right off that 4-way intersection I was just standing in. There's a fire ban right now in the Wenatchee National Forest, so they have the fire rings marked for no fires. But this is what the woods looks like back in here. Let me give you a better vantage point. So this is a little bit better vantage point from the rear of the site looking out. You have plenty of room in here. You got room to pitch a tent off to the left or right. No overhead clearance problems. The road's pretty wide right out there in front, so you should be able to swing a travel trailer in here. That would even accommodate my 5th wheel. I'm telling you, this is a sweet, free, dispersed campsite in the Wenatchee National Forest. And it's conveniently located. Would you believe there's another free campsite right next door? Let's go check it out. It just keeps getting better. That campsite I just showed you is right there where my truck is. There is an even better campsite right here. And look how large it is. Let me give you a better look. This second campsite is one massive campsite. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. Big rig friendly, no doubt. So you have two big rig friendly campsites close together. Wow, this is a great find. This is going on my camping map. Fifth wheel copacetic for sure. Wow, two fantastic big rig friendly campsites here in the Wenatchee National Forest within easy driving distance of Leavenworth, Washington. We had an authentic German meal down in the Bavarian village of Leavenworth during our stay at Leavenworth Thousand Trails. Here are some photos. Not far from Thousand Trails, Leavenworth, you'll find the Wenatchee River in the Wenatchee National Forest. Absolutely stunning. And you'll see scenery like this all the way up and down US Highway 2, following the Wenatchee River. Yeah, they're big. Wild salmon in the Icicle River. In Leavenworth, Washington. You gotta check it out. Folks, I'm able to create videos like this because I've visited over 1,000 free and affordable camping locations from coast to coast. Our channel is all about free and affordable RV camping. If you like this type of content, pound the like button and make Melody happy. Along the coast of South Carolina in the Francis Marion National Forest, you'll find Honey Hill Recreation Area. I've done a separate video on Honey Hill Recreation Area. In fact, I've done a separate video on all the destinations you'll see in this overview video. There's more information on each location in the individual videos, although my overview videos are pretty popular. What I want to point out to you on Google Maps here is Honey Hill Recreation Area is located right here, and just south of there you'll find Charleston, South Carolina. Lots to see and do, to include Fort Sumter, all kinds of shopping and recreation right there in Charleston, South Carolina. But this is a rural area. It is free camping. You can get a big rig in there. And then to the north, up by Pawleys Island, let me zoom in a little bit for you. Up by Pawleys Island, just north of Pawleys Island, you're going to find Huntington Beach State Park. This is a wonderful state park. The beach is beautiful. They have nice facilities. They also have a nice RV campground. There is an old castle there that you can tour. There's some other things right across the street. There's a mansion right across the street that's very interesting. Lots of grounds. Anyhow, my point is, the reason this made our map, our camping map, is because it offers, there's Honey Hill. Honey Hill Recreation Area puts you pretty much in between Huntington Beach State Park and Charleston. There's one more thing before we leave the map that I want to point out to you. There is no dump station up at Honey Hill Recreation Area, but there is a National Forest campground down here near McClellanville. It's Buck Hall Landing. It's right on this intercoastal canal. And Melody and I camped there. Very nice facility. They have electric hookups, but they have a dump station and fresh water fill. So if you're camping at the free camping area that I'm going to show you here in just a minute, you can dump your tanks and get fresh water at Buck Hall Recreation Area. You'll find easy access to the Honey Hill Recreation Area here in the Francis Marion National Forest in South Carolina. I'm going to show you some dash cam footage coming in, and then I'm going to give you a walking tour of this free camping location. We're approaching the Honey Hill Recreation Area. This is in the Francis Marion National Forest in South Carolina.
Turn left, then. Your destination will be on the left. Your destination is on the left.
Looks like we got a fire tower right here. As you enter the campground, the first thing you're going to see is this fire tower. And there's a vault toilet off to the right here. There's a signboard. And so let's go explore this campground. And it appears the stay limit is 14 days, folks. I see an old well, but it does not appear to be functional. We'll check it out and see if there's fresh water available here. The campsites are numbered. At least campsite number 1 was numbered. There should be campsite 2 off to your right there. And yeah, this is pretty sad. You know, you have a nice camping area like this and somebody is just compelled to leave their trash. It makes you scratch your head, doesn't it? My, there's just no fixing stupid, is there? You know, it amazes me when you come out to these free camping opportunities, I always seem to find vacant campsites. So, you know, don't think you'll come out here and not find something. I've even found free campsites that were vacant on weekends. This is I'm recording this video in April of 2023, and it is a weekday. I don't see any number on this site. Now, like I said, that first site coming in had the number 1 on it. You do have a campfire ring and a picnic table. This one looks like the people left it in good order. This is encouraging. And just in case you didn't catch it while I was walking, I wanted to show you just how big that campsite is. You can get any size rig in there. And so far, this campground is big rig friendly. And you've seen the paved road you're coming in on. That was all big rig friendly. So the campsites are not piled on top of one another. I'm walking to the next campsite right here off to the right. Although, when you get down in here, that's not bad. I could probably get my rig level down in here once you get down in here. Looks like you got one side of the cement bench that's broken off. But you do have a place for a fire there. Looks like there's a path going back in there. We'll have to check and see if there's hiking trail. So I wanted to give you a view standing back at that last campsite. Again, this one does not appear. The only number I've seen is on the first campsite. But this is a nice campsite, especially if you're tent camping. And I do think if I brought my rig clear back to the rear, I could probably get it level. Next campsite's just over here, and it's also vacant. Now this one is numbered. This is campsite 6. See the signpost there with 6 on it. And this is another huge campsite. You can get any size rig in there. This is pretty darn nice. And I could get my rig level in there. This is my top pick for this campground so far. Honey Hill Recreation Area in the Francis Marion National Forest. And you got a lamp post, your cement picnic table, and a fire ring. So we got the birds chirping. It's nice and quiet out here. You can hear a little bit of road noise, but it's peaceful out here. And you know, I travel around the country a lot, and so I can't hit every place that I want to hit as far as checking out free camping locations. So, you know, I got to prioritize what I'm doing, and Campendium, both the app and the website, Campendium, this location happens to be on there. It had high ratings, and so it made my list to come out and check it out, and I'm glad I came out. I would camp here, folks. Like I said, this is so far my top pick for Honey Hill Recreation Area in the Francis Marion National Forest in South Carolina. So folks, now we're on the West Coast. You can see on Google Maps, Los Angeles, California is right here. Just northeast of Los Angeles, California, you'll find Sawtooth Canyon Campground. It's a BLM, Bureau of Land Management campground. It's a free campground. It is a wonderful place. Rock formations galore. It's very popular with rock climbers. We had a ball at Sawtooth Canyon Campground. It really made an impression on us. There are a few things to do in the local area that I'm going to show you also in this video. Well, it's our first night here at Sawtooth Canyon Campground. This is a pretty neat place. It's just south of Barstow. That's our campsite. And all this is our backyard, or front yard. This particular boondocking site is 14-day free camping on Bureau of Land Management land. Some more campsites just on the other side of me. Like 3 of them right together. That's what they look like. Isn't this place scenic? Just absolutely gorgeous. Still not at the top, but from this vantage point, I think it gives you a pretty good overview of some of the campground. And I'm down there by that big rock. And then you got these roads. This is just one of like 3 different roads. Okay, folks. I have reached the summit. Well, I reached the ridge line, put it that way, overlooking Sawtooth Canyon Campground. If you're camping at Sawtooth Canyon, don't miss Rainbow Basin Natural Area. It's located just north of Barstow, California. Here's a few seconds of video for you. Hey folks, next up you're getting a 2-for-1. Bet you didn't expect that. On your map, what you're looking at here is Texas. This is Houston, this is Corpus Christi, and kind of almost in between is Magnolia Beach. Now many of you know of Magnolia Beach. It is a great place to camp, waterfront camping. But many of you may not know about the beach that's just south of there. So I'm going to show you a little of both of these beach camping opportunities in Texas. Pretty sweet camping spot. Okay, I'm going to park. We've arrived at Magnolia Beach in Port Lavaca, Texas. Let's go check it out. A good place to start would be down at the end where the pavilions are. So let's go down there and show you around Magnolia Beach. The wind's not quite as bad as it was yesterday. We had up to 14-mile-an-hour gust of wind yesterday. Let's go down here and start at the southern end of Magnolia Beach Park, and we'll work our way north. If you're into shells, there's lots of shells on this beach. It is a hard-packed shell sand beach. Here's a view of where I just walked from. There's lots of empty space here. They want you to park perpendicular so that more RVs can fit into this beach. They keep it really nice. Here you even have you see that shell there? I mean, there's just mountains of shells here, all different kinds. Okay, as promised, there's the R-Pod, and there's a fishing pier right up there. That's where we're going. This is a very nice facility that they have at Magnolia Beach. Unbelievable that it's 100% free. It looks like there's nobody in the restroom. I'll show you what one looks like. Clean restroom. Melody and I use our onboard facilities. It didn't take long for that trash can to fill up. And these are your showers right in here. Okay, it appears that free camping is authorized here. This is separate and apart from Magnolia Beach proper. The park here is administered also by Calhoun County, but this is Indianola Beach. And down here it says camping is limited to 14 days within a 30-day gap. So free camping is authorized here. And this is Indianola Beach. Free 14-day camping. Well, folks, for our next best free camping spot in the USA, we're back out to California. What you're looking at on your map is Joshua Tree North BLM, located right here. And then what I want to point out to you is there's a couple things that makes this a wonderful free camping location. First of all, you have great cell service. Your cell service is coming out of Joshua Tree, and that's where you're going to be your point of resupply. But you also have this very large attraction, Joshua Tree National Park. Another thing I want to point out to you is down here, right where this flag is, that is the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. And that is a fantastic attraction, folks. I'm going to give you a few seconds of footage from that attraction. Melody and I really enjoyed that. But there's lots to see and do in this area. It is free camping. It's big rig friendly. I'm sitting just about dead center in the Joshua Tree North BLM free camping area. This is free dispersed camping on BLM land just outside of Joshua Tree, California. Okay, in your center of your screen, you're looking at the main access road to get into the Joshua Tree North free BLM dispersed camping area. It was a little washboard. If you take it slow, you can get a big rig out here. As you can see, you have multiple different RVs. There's a Class A over there, bunch of Class Bs, very large open area, big rig friendly, solar friendly. You have a travel trailer out here in front of me, plenty of space. It looks like we have some type of, I'm sure these people are together over in that group way over there. This is the pro to this free camping area. You have this very large space out here that is solar friendly. Another pro is the cellular service. It looks like I have good cellular service on all three carriers, AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Okay, we got our tickets. We're all set, and it looks like we're heading to the top of the mountain at 11:15 a.m.
Our left is we're looking at the mountain top.
Who to this day is known as the father of the tramway. The original tramway was completed in September 1963. The tramway departures are announced.
Okay, welcome to the mountain station, everybody. Elevation 8,516 feet.
A ride up on the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway will give you views just like this. Our next best free camping spot in the USA is also in California. On your screen, you see the Yuma, Arizona area. Here's Yuma right here. Imperial Dam is up in here. You can do a day trip into Mexico right down here. But our free camping spot is right off of Ogilvie Road, right here. In fact, I put this on the map. Folks, you can park 6 aircraft carriers end to end in this boondocking spot. It's free camping. It's on Bureau of Land Management land. It has wonderful cell service. I'm going to show you exactly why this made my top 9, placed in the top 9 free camping spots in the USA. If you're boondocking on BLM land in Imperial County, California, you're going to want to go get this app, the Avenza Maps app. And you're going to look up this map here, BLM Eastern Imperial County Route Map. I've already downloaded it. I'm going to click on it. The reason you want to get this is in this county on BLM land, you can only camp on designated routes. And this particular route that I'm going to take you on today is off of Oglebay Road near Winter Haven, California. You see this circle? That circle will tell you whether you're within 300 feet of that designated route. So, without further ado, let me take you to some awesome dispersed campsites here on BLM land. TV reception is outstanding. My rig off to the right. I'm going to circle in front. Let me show you why this is the best free campsite in Southern California. That right here is BLM Route 766. That's the way I came in. And I swung up in here. See Milo? That's a great thing about BLM camping. Milo gets to run free out here. BLM Route 766 will run you right into the Glamis Sand Dunes, Imperial Sand Dunes. We'll zoom in a little bit, maybe we can see the tops of the dunes. Anywhere in here 300 feet off of the designated route, you can camp. We get all kinds of TV channels. We watched Good Morning America on ABC this morning. Multiple different channels out of Yuma. They're all clear. Blazing fast cell service. You have all the conveniences down in Yuma. And the scenery is gorgeous. Go, Milo. Good job, buddy. Daddy ball. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Milo does like to play ball. He loves it out here. Those mountains are so pretty. We really like it out here. Oglebay Road. There goes the sun. Really pretty out here. And the reason you have such good cell service is if I zoom in a little bit off in that direction, you ought to see some cell towers up on the hill there. So peaceful out here, don't have problems with any neighbors. So much different than campground camping. Drum roll, please. Our next to the last stop is in New Mexico. On your screen, you see Choza Campground. This is a BLM campground. It's a free campground. This is where Melody and I stayed, and I'll be taking you on the ground here in a few minutes. Sunset Reef Campground. It's just up the road. It's also a free BLM campground. And both of these free campgrounds are right outside of Carlsbad Caverns National Park. You're going to like this campground. This is going to be a real quick tour of the campground, and then we're going to get to our last stop in this video.
We just pulled in to the Choza campground. It's a BLM 14-day free camping, Bureau of Land Management campground, and very nice, flat, open, big rig friendly area. Even has trash. You have trash receptacles. I believe there's 3 different trash cans, and there's a dumpster over in the corner. But it's about a quarter mile off of the U.S. route that goes past Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico. There's my rig sitting out there in the middle. Solar was really cranking off the amps today. I think I was up to 27 amps.
My favorite free campground in all of Florida is Dupree Campground. Folks, this is located right outside of West Palm Beach, Florida. Here's Lake Okeechobee, here's Dupree Campground, and there's West Palm Beach. There's lots to see and do in the area. This campground has hot showers and flush toilets. It is big rig friendly, and if you click on the video that's on your screen, I take you there for the full tour.